Uh-oh. Okay. So let's see. A couple things I want to do. Do I want to do the mouth sock thing yet? Let's do it. So I'm just going to go in here and quickly grab these verti. So I can grab all these here in the back of the mouth. Okay. And I'm just going to make sure I deselect some of this stuff up in here. And I'll have the move tool on so I can tell where the hell I am. Great. So everything there is inside of the mouth. Oops, crap. Okay, so just make sure these are in there. And there, I'm just going to grow the selection a bit. Great. Grow selection. And as soon as it comes to around the lip area here, I'm just going to go in here and shrink the selection now. And that deselects the ones on the outside edge. And you can kind of see what's going on here. See if I can get into a spot where you can see what the hell I'm doing. It's got all those selected. If I go and I use the relax, and I just hit G a few times, I'll put it on the wireframe so you can see what I'm doing. And I can go in and tweak this a little bit later, but I got the mouth sock is looking better. Okay, and I could probably do a little bit more of that afterwards. Anyway, that's done. Something else I can do here when I'm looking at this is, let's hit 6. I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to grab these faces here in the front. So I grab those faces around the eye area. And if I go over to, I'm just going to make this so that there's not a reference layer on here, so I can select this one. And I'm going to go and use Isolate Select. Okay, and if I go to the front view, I'm just going to go in and see if I can get this thing so it's kind of transparent now. There. Now I've got a good chunk of how the face is going to look, and I kind of look and I can see that, you know, I could do a bit more work around the eye area here. If I go and I grab, say, this face, and there's another face right here that's giving me trouble to select. Okay, great. And if I take these, if I need to get in here and get, actually, you know what? How do I want to do this? I was thinking about extruding in, but I could almost use the split polygon tool and get something a bit more, a bit better. Okay, because if I just go and I get the split polygon tool, I can go in and draw right across this area here. Book, book. Just gonna hit there. Ay, crapola, I missed. Z. Let's select here, grab this there. That makes that a happy quad. This one here. Oh, I didn't want to go right there. I want to go kind of into the edge a little bit. And let's see, it goes to this edge here. Dook. Okay, and looks like something funky happened here, but I've kind of got the tear duct area. Okay. As well, if I need to, I can just kind of quickly truck this all the way over to here. Maybe even go like this, and then I'll take this one and I'll go dook, 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 boink. Okay, I can sculpt that later on. And then, now that I've got that tear duct in here, I'm going to get out of the perspective mode for a second, just so I can see it a little bit better. I just want to make this into happy quad time. Okay, happy quad time. Sorry, I just had to go up for a second and stare at it and figure out what the hell I was trying to do. And I can smell dinner. Dinner's cooking in the background here. Too bad I couldn't make that part of the video. Okay, then I got a big happy N-gon here. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, there. That's all happy quads. There is a N-gon here, so if I do this and I went down to say here and then I went there. Okay, I didn't like that action there, so I'm going to try it again. There to there to there. Triangle. Now if I'm going to keep a triangle, I can hide it in here, and I can just leave it alone and everything's fine. If you're a complete psycho like me and a quad Nazi, if I went like this, dook, and then I trucked my way out of here, over to here, boop, and I could go in And let's see, the triangle's there, another triangle there. What if I went in here and I grabbed this edge and I spun it around? Boop, there. And I took this one and I hit delete. There you go. Quads. And now, if I want to take this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, this face, I could take the other two as well. I think I'm going to leave those alone. And if I just went and I hit extrude, and I push this in a little bit, and if I use something like the, well, there's a little offset here. This thing's always way too sensitive. Actually, it's not too bad. There. Now I got a happy tear duct. And what do we got? 540. Okay. Next thing is right around here. This part of the eyelid, let's go to the front view again, overlaps, and it actually doesn't really line up very well with this geometry. Okay, because it goes in and it kind of overlaps over this eyelid here. So let's change some of the geometry action. So I'll do something like this, and I'll follow this, and there's that little crow's foot right there. And this actually gives me a nice excuse here to kind of put in a bit of extra geometry. I'm going to put that there for now, and I'll say that's good. I hear some thumping in the background someplace. Let's hope no one's trying to break in downstairs. And this one up to here someplace. Okay. I can just delete that. And I can take that, and let's take a look. I thought I hit perspective, but I didn't. And I'll just hit F. So it frames it. And what the hell was I doing over here? Okay. And so I'll take this and I'll pull that over top of that one. There. So now that's going to have a general sense that it's over top of the other crease there. And that's pretty harsh right in there. I could almost use another edge loop in here to kind of get that sense of what's going on. And right around there, that would actually work quite well. So I'm just going to pop that in. That gives me a nice crease. And I can pop one in here. Actually, I think that detailing that I've done right there should help me out. So I can go in, do this, and I'll make this thing opaque. I'm just going to turn off that wireframe so I can see what happened over here on the other side of the eye. So there's my tear duct. Okay, I need to pull some vertices around, and I've got this other eyelid section here. Seems to be overlapping. It's still not quite happy times for me. I think some of the stuff here, it's just like, it's too much to make videos of every freaking detail I'm doing. Okay, and you can actually see that I'm getting too much of a harsh edge here, but he's actually got a fairly harsh edge up top. What about down below? This one here, this section here, doesn't really show up until he smiles. He doesn't ever smile. He sits there and gives you that weird stare. If I take this, I can take some of these here, and if I want to smooth those out, I can go and hit average. That smooths it out a little bit, and if I even took relax, and I hit G a few times, there, so I get rid of some of that crease action that I'm getting. Okay, and again, what are we at, 8:44? I could spend a bit more time doing this, and also work in, say, that nasolabial furrow thing right in here. Actually, it seems more dominant right there. You can actually see it a little bit better. Actually feels like this line isn't quite right. What are we at? 8-9 minutes. Should I stop the video and make another one? I don't really want to keep making these because they're just feeling too detailed. This thing here, I might go and take this little line and zip it around out through here, and that will actually probably help me out with this crap up here I don't like. Let's see if I can do this. So you got this, and I'll tackle the mouth in a second. Here. There, I do something like that. I've got triangle here, triangle there. If I do this to here, now I got the triangle sitting there. And here, I'll just kind of clean as I go. Take this, delete. Okay, triangle there, and again I could kind of pull those points around, adjust it. If I take this and I go and I grab my Split polygon tool, there, and my triangles are there. And I'll just take this thing and I'll move this down a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to move this one over a little bit. Okay, so I got 2 triangles here. You know, I could probably just go in and get rid of them completely, but I'm just looking for a way to kind of clean this up because it doesn't look cool to me. Now my one triangle sitting there. Okay, then we got another one here. So if I went in and I like that moves this triangle over here. And so actually we're going into the 11-minute mark. I'm just going to take this and delete it, and I'll grab my split and split my way across here and see how this kind of gets open up here. I'm going to take this, go to here, take this, chucka, boink, and get that out of there. And if I grab these verti right here, and I just quickly grabbed a bunch in this area here because they don't look very nice. They're all kind of snotty. And, oops, crap. And if I take those and I hit relax a few times, just going to hit it a few times, great. There, that's all evened. That looks really nice right through there. And I got a triangle right in here. And if I go and I grab my split, boop, from here to here, take this, here to here. And I'm probably going to have to come in and relax this a bit later on. But I'll just relax this just enough right now, just so you can kind of get an idea what I'm going to do. Okay, good enough. And there, now I got more brow action in here. And I think I like this better. I'm still not 100% certain on this. But this is better. And I'm going to stop the video.